Right, quick CaraChat. Now then, Storm Ciara, you may be able to see out the windows there, raining, winds have picked up a little bit, and it's looking pretty miserable. Not that that's dampened any of the ardour of our sunny Veilers. They're all in the galley bar tonight, and they've got quiz on, they've got karaoke. So if you want to hear the dulcet tones of some of our sunny Veilers, pop along to there and have a good night. And some of the owners, it's a bit of a cook-off, it would appear. Jodie and some of the other girls have decided to do a Chinese curry and an Indian curry, and so it's going to be a bit of a gingangooli with some food and a bit of a sing-song. So get along there and have a great night out. Storm, like we're bothered. Now then, I've had a few emails today, and most of those emails were asking questions, or from people on other parks asking some questions about Sunnyvale Caravan Park, because they've seen some of our videos, some of the photographs. They've had some posts from other owners on the park, and obviously once they've seen our park and compared it to other parks, they think, wow, what a beautiful park, I should really be there. And you're right, you should. So I thought I'd answer some of those questions very, very quickly on this very, very quick CaraChat. Now then, can you live on Sunnyvale? That was a question that I had this morning via email, and the answer to that is no. So although we enjoy a 12-month season, unfortunately you can't live on a holiday park, because we are a holiday park and not a residential park. So no, you can't live on Sunnyvale Caravan Park. Like all holiday parks throughout the whole of the United Kingdom, part of our site license agreement, which we get with the local authority and is renewed every single year, dictates quite in very, very strict terms that you cannot live on a holiday park regardless of the length of the time of the season, and indeed you must each year provide evidence that you have somewhere else that you actually live. So the answer to that is no, sorry, you can't. The good news is, of course, because we're open 12 months of the year, you can come as often as you want and stay for as long as you want, but you cannot live on the park. Another question that I've had is, can you bring your caravan or move your caravan from one holiday park to Sunnyvale? And the answer to that is also no, I'm afraid you can't. And the reason for that is, you may think, well, we'll make some money out of site fees each and every year, but actually our site fees are much lower than other parks. And the reason for that is we don't load them. So there's not huge profits put into or added to site fees. They really are, on Sunnyvale, they really are to pay for the running of the park and the maintenance and the upkeep and the security and the lighting and the cutting of the grass and all that kind of thing. So we actually don't make very much money, if any at all, actually, off site fees. So we wouldn't make any money by somebody bringing their caravan, regardless of how new or how beautiful it is, onto our park. But we do make money out of selling caravans. So if you have a caravan and it's on a different caravan park and you'd like to come here, then we will do an amazing deal, a part exchange deal. We'll buy your old one off you and we'll sell you one of our beautiful caravans. And there's over 35 caravans to choose from, caravans and lodges actually. So if you are interested in that kind of thing, then get in touch, www.sunnyvaleuk.co.uk. Or 01745 343 584, or contact me or message me on Facebook on here, and I'll be able to give you a part exchange value for yours and give you an idea of what that might cost to go from your park to this amazing park. Another question I had was, how much are site fees? Well, actually, site fees are around £4,200 a year on Sunnyvale. It's a little bit more if you're on the seafront. And it's a little bit less if you go on to the parts of our park that are yet to be developed. So we've got a couple of small little areas on our park that are being developed over the next few years, and that is kind of an ongoing process, and it has been for the past 4 years and will continue until the whole park is done. But there's very little of the park left to do in all truth. But once those are done, they will go from an 8-month season into a 12-month season. So eventually the whole park will actually be a 12-month season. But if you want details of the prices and the benefits of either an 8-month season or a 12-month season, then call us. Our site fees include everything except the insurance that you've got to have on your caravan. You have to have that on any park anywhere in the UK. It doesn't include your electric, which is metered. and it doesn't include your gas, which is also metered on the 12-month part of the park, and gas bottles on the 8-month part of the park. What else? Oh, and it doesn't include obviously the upkeep of your van. You've got to do that yourself. So if you need to, once we've put a gas safe certificate, which will last you 12 months, or an electric safe certificate on your caravan, which will last you 3 years, you would be expected to renew that once they're due. So you need to budget that if you are looking at a caravan or a lodge. And I think that's about it, actually. This is a very quick CaraChat because we're running around the park making sure that everything is tethered down so that Storm Ciara doesn't cause us any damage or anything like that. And the maintenance guys are out there, they're soaking wet, feeling very sorry for themselves. Their career choice. That's all I'm saying. But we'll be wet in the next half hour because we're going out to make sure everything is all okay and to make sure our owners are all comfortable and safe. And we look forward to having a chat with you this time next week. And the subject matter will be all of the things that we're doing on the park. So these little small developments that we're doing between now and this time next year. And to give you a little taster of that, and some of the entertainment and some of the big festival and some of the big events that we've got planned, like Comic-Con and our Pride event and various other bits and pieces. So stay tuned, and I shall speak to you next week. Bye.